What's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be doing a bit of research on this website here. It's called Survey Bods. Okay, so over the next couple of minutes, I am going to review Survey Bods. I'll explain to you what it is, how do you get signed up, can you make money, how much money can you really make, and really is it worth your time? And you're gonna learn all that in this video. Okay. Now, Survey Bods is a survey website. It's based mainly for the UK market. So if you're outside of the UK, unfortunately, you can't really use this site. But it's a great looking site. You know, I've reviewed hundreds of survey websites out there. This is definitely one of the nicer ones. It's got a 46-second intro video here. You can scroll down, and it's very easy. You know, all you do is you sign up for free. You create an account, and then they send you different surveys that you can take, and you know they pay between 50 pence and £3 per survey, which is quite high because most survey websites out there only pay up to about $2, right? So this is not too bad. And then there is a £15 threshold before you can actually withdraw your money through PayPal. Okay, now great, it works great. You know, the setup process is very nice, it's very smooth. They send you a welcome email. They ask you questions like, you know, there's all these qualification questions because they want to see whether you qualify for a lot of their other surveys. So they ask you about your personal interests, they ask you about technology, things like that. And that's pretty much it. Okay, and then you're done. Then what you have to do then is you have to wait for them to send you surveys. Okay, now this is where the problem starts to happen, right? And there are a lot of survey websites that are like this online. So sometimes they will send you one survey a day. Sometimes they'll send you one survey every few days. Sometimes once a week. Sometimes one survey a month. Okay, and the problem is that in this day and age, there are less and less companies that are using survey services because of social media. So they can get a lot of their answers through social media. They don't necessarily have to hire a survey company like Survey Bods to get them answers to their questions, which is why there aren't as many surveys being sent out today as there were before. Okay, now here's the problem, right? If you're only filling out one survey a week, you're only making maybe £2 or £3 per week. If you only get sent one survey a month, you're only making £2 to £3 per month. So it's really little money. And here's the other problem. Because they have a £15 threshold, you can't get access to your money usually for months. And so there are a lot of people that have been giving feedback on SurveyBot, and even though they're a good survey website, a lot of them can't actually get access to their money because they can't hit the £15 threshold, if that makes sense. Okay, so all in all, an okay, very standard survey website. But again, you're not going to get rich with survey websites, whether it's SurveyBot or another survey website like the hundreds that I've already reviewed. You're only going to make, 10, 15, maybe £30 a month if you can even do that, if you can even get access to surveys that you can even fill out in the first place. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay, so they are real. It is real money, but the amount of money that you can make is very small. Okay, it's very little. I mean, we're not talking about getting rich here, okay? And a lot of survey websites are very transparent. They're very clear with that. They're like, look, if you have some spare time and you want to fill out a survey, you can make a little bit of money, but this is not by any means life-changing income, okay? So it depends on why you're here today, right? So for me, I was you probably 10 years ago, 2009, I came on the internet. I wanted to find a way to make money online. I didn't really understand what the options were, and so I started with surveys. I did GPT websites. GPT websites are where you kind of click around and you watch ads and stuff like that, and you make a little bit of money that way. Wasn't really making that much money, so I moved on to internet marketing, affiliate marketing. I did MLM online. I've done e-commerce. I've done a lot of different things through the internet, right? Push button software, ClickBank, JVZoo, Warrior Plus, if that sounds familiar. I've tried all those things, right? Now, in the first 8 years of trying to leverage the internet to make money, I ended up spending more than $90,000 of my own money. Yeah, you heard me right, $90,000, a lot of money, right? Because I truly believed in the internet and I wanted to quit my full-time job. I've been doing corporate sales for 15 years, and I was like, well, how do I leverage the internet to quit my job? Because, long-term, being in a corporate job, wearing a suit to work every single day, getting stuck through traffic, that's not really what I wanted to do with my life, right? I figured that, this is, the modern era. Surely I can find a way to generate a full-time income through the internet, and so I can work on the internet and not have to go to my full-time job, right? And so that's why I spent 8 years investing. I would take a big chunk of my salary every single month and invest it inside of my online business to try and figure out a way to do this properly, okay? And basically from 2009 to 2016, I wasn't very successful. I made a bit of money here, a bit of money there. I learned some new skills, but I was still very confused about how to really do it. And then what happened was in 2016, I met someone online who finally explained to me clearly how to really do this online. So how do you sell products and services through the internet properly and get them into the hands of people that actually want those products, right? And they're willing to pay good money for those products. And so I learned the skill of marketing. Okay, and when you understand how to market products properly online, that's when you can finally start to generate sales through the internet, right? So something amazing happened in 2016. I went from 8 years of going broke to the last 2 to 3 years of generating tens of thousands of dollars inside of my business. So I regularly make more than $500 in sales a day in my business now, and I teach hundreds of students globally, all over the world, how to do exactly the same thing. I quit my job in April 2019. I was able to more than double my corporate income, and life is just looking amazing, right? So I was finally able to achieve what I had been wanting to achieve and it took me a long time. It took me 10 years. But the only reason why it took me so long was because I couldn't find the right information to teach me how to build the right business that would allow me to replace my corporate income, and then was finally able to, because I've got a family. I need to make sure that I'm doing this right, and so it took a bit of time for me to figure it out. But again, if that's what you're here to do, then I can teach you how to do that. Look, if you're here just to fill a couple of surveys, make a little bit of change on the side, then that's completely fine. You can check out websites like Survey Bods. You'll be able to do that. But look, if you're here to completely change your life, right? You want to completely change your income streams. Maybe you want to quit your job. Maybe you want to spend more time with your family. Maybe you want to live life on your own terms, which is why I started this online business and tried to leverage technology in the first place. Then if you'd like to learn how to do that, I would love to show you how to do that, okay? All you have to do, if you're ready, is click the link right below this video. In the description box, there's a little link right there. Click on that link. If you're on your mobile phone, click on the arrow on the right hand side. It will reveal that link, and then on that web page, enter your best email address, and I'll send you the video that will show you exactly what I did that made me switch from 8 years of struggle to the last 2 to 3 years of amazing success. Okay, and if you want to replicate that, you can just copy it, do it for yourself. And look, I hope to see you on the next page. I hope you enjoyed this review of Survey Bods, and take care.